Well, I was up north and I was in a fucking car park and I was doing my shopping, and then I left my car in there and I went away to do something, and when I came back the car was locked in the supermarket car park because they had a big fucking gate. Now, we're not talking about like a little corner shop here. We're talking about like Morrison's, Tesco sized fucking supermarket. Yeah, and this was in Ilkley Moor, in Ilkley, the town, which is not a very exciting place if you're looking for a holiday. I'm not a great fan of up north, really. I mean, yeah, it's not fucking, it's not as nice as down south. Must be perfectly honest. Edinburgh has a bit of a charm, but I think Manchester, you know, and Leeds and fucking Harrogate and York and, you know, Liverpool and all these fucking places, you can fucking keep them. But anyway, yeah, so you get me pissed off when you do things like that. And then this is what I do. And it's not the first time. So the bottom line is, we had to get this gate off its hinges, which we did from with these here, and in true Basebuster style, out we go. And I don't take very kindly to being told what to do and where to do it. I've had cunts in car parks tell me, oh no, you can't get out unless you pay, and fucking, you know, like hold you to ransom. So I just rammed the barrier out of the way. Yeah, fuck you. Luckily, never heard anything about that. I was expecting at least an arrest for that, but that never happened. Yeah, well, there was a time when I didn't have any money, and luckily I was driving a Mini, and in a car park again, and fucking it was late at night, and I can't remember whether it had closed because it was fucking late, and you're thinking, hang on a minute, you know, who fucking closes a multi-storey car park at night, you know, and people are wanting to get their fucking cars out, but of course they don't think about that. They're just like, you know, greedy, money fucking orientated cunts. They don't care. So I was driving a Mini, and I managed to get the Mini up and actually through a gap and fucking out, which, you know, because it was such a small car, I was actually able to drive it out where nobody else could. So that was another one. What was it? Coming to the 7... That's right, they changed the road signs on the M4 so that the M4 sign, which normally went ahead, went over the new bridge. And I was thinking, well, hang on a minute, you know, the M4 goes up to Chepstow, which is the M4 is that way, and they were like, no, this is that road now. So they were like, you know, overnight they changed the fucking signs to tell you that one road was now the other road, and it confused me. So I ended up fucking going over the bridge when I wanted to go to Chepstow. I didn't want to go to over the bridge, the new bridge. I didn't want to do that. So anyway, when I got to the other side, I had to turn around and I had to come back. And I said, well, look, I'm not fucking paying because you've just changed the fucking roadsides overnight. And they went, oh well, you just have to go on the little bypass road, and we'll send you in the other direction. You can go away then. And it's like, yeah, but you've just taken me fucking 10, 15 miles out of my way, and now you're going to tell me to fuck off, and I can't get back across the bridge, so now I'm stuck in England, is it? Because I refuse to fucking pay. And they're like, yeah. And it's like, well, all right then. So they said, well, we'll send the police over to you now. So they sent, well, not the police, the security guards. Sent the security guards over, and they raised the barrier up, and I just floored it and fuck off and fucking drove away. So, you know, I don't have a good history with being, like, you know, sort of penned in and fucked with. And it usually doesn't come out very well for the other people. I mean, I remember I had an incident once, so I better not specify this one too much because it's a little bit dodgy. Let's put it like this. I was somewhere doing something I shouldn't have been doing, you know, and nothing terrible, but, you know, just shouldn't have been there, shouldn't have been doing it. And I thought, well, this is a bit dodgy, I'm going to get out of here. And so I got in my car and went to drive away, and there were certain people who were coming the other way, and I didn't really want to meet them, so I drove my car up a fucking bank that was like that. Well, fucking, it was quite steep actually. Hang on, how can you see this? It was quite steep. I drove my car up a bank and around them, which was proper fucking old school Starsky and Hutch. And yeah, they didn't know what fucking hit them, basically. So yeah, I can be a bit fucking feisty if you try and pin me down. So yeah, say no more. No, I forgot something. I want to hear your stories because they cheer me up. So if you've got any mad stories about how you have got out of things like car parks or knocked over barriers or fucking, pulled things over, with a fucking rope tied around the back of your car, anything like that, have you done any of those things? Are you a mad bastard? Obviously, don't give us times and locations, but let's have some stories, because I'm sure some of you who like my channel probably are fucking maddos, and I want to hear your mad fucking stories. So let's have them. Boy racers, fucking road ragers, whatever it is, fucking smashing, driving through, ramming, whatever it is, I want to hear it. Okay, thanks.